folks, this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Ypsilanti, Michigan, and the only gray field in college football, the home of the Eastern Michigan Eagles. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. They'll run it to the right side. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The shotgun handoff here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down play coming up. On the ground, it's Johnson. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Sure hands. It's Hampton. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Louisiana Tech, 7. Eastern Michigan, 0.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's a good coverage there.
Eastern Michigan Eagles will take over 1st and 10.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finds room with the 30. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quick completion to the tight end. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Stringing 1st downs together now. They've got it at the 48. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Gets loose on the scramble, picks up a decent gain. Short of the 1st down, though.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, That's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Using his legs on the scramble. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
A pickup of 8. First down for the offense.
This is the 6th play on the drive. And Kirk gets Louisiana Tech with the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter.
Eastern Michigan, 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Heading left after the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Gain of 5. Brings up second down.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Locates the tight end, it's complete. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Louisiana Tech, 14. Eastern Michigan, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The returner is blocked down. Gets a start on the next drive. The Eastern Michigan offense back out on the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Now, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value. Offense
gets set up here. It's third down. the yellow, the quarterback looks to his right, and he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
29 Phillies.
Quick throw. The catch is made. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Short connection to the tight end here. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Got a solid drive in the making here. First down at their own 43. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught quickly. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Breaks free.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Becoming a long march. Play number 10 of the drive coming up. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They're a marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a 3rd and short. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Try to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Here's a target, and it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. I lost the football near the goal line. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4.
Here we go.
Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. A great catch and run for 6. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Planning up to try the extra point. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Fire to the right side, complete. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
And this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And that one straight down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. Comes the Eagles offense on the field. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense fly? sitting there trying to get their hat on a ball. They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going.
6-9-1, Gators score. Get set.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
Touchdown.
Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
They're setting out to try the PAT.
For the extra point.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game.
Is good. That makes the score Louisiana Tech 24, Eastern Michigan 7.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Eastern Michigan's offense is back out there now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That picks up a first down, spotted at the 39.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelbacker, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's reeled in. It's Walters. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Ball handed off. Some hard running there through a tackle.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Direct snap to the back. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Hampton. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
First down here for this offense. Quick throw caught on the left side.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Second down after that previous play. A handoff to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
With third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They're going to run it. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And Kirk gets Louisiana Tech with the lead, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far.
24.
So first play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Powering through a tackle. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run game. They know this offense, this situation, they've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarterback.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Back to throw again. With the catch, it's Walters. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quick pass, the catch is made. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Trying the run, it's Thomas. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Running back has it on a screen now. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal.
Here we go.
Finds an open target on the left side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. That's an important score. We've got a 1-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Play action here on first down. They're going to scramble now. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Winding down, this offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Chewing clock with the running game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
The first play of the drive. It started at 28. The shotgun running play call.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. On third down, he drops to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
But Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. This could be the game here. Looking deep for late game heroics. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Walters. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He'll throw it now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Pressure is coming. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
First down for the offense.
Here we go, one of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Louisiana Tech.
And out comes the field goal
Number
unit.
46 on the field goal.
We got it. The field goal's good. And in the final seconds, we had a tie ball game.
Man, I'll tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Oh, and he throws it back. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense picks it up on the run. Touchdown, Eagles. The defense produces 6 points. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
We came in expecting, Kirk, one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, number one goes down in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always such anticipation, but it's not often that they live up to the hype. You think about the last 5 to 10 years, we've called a bunch of them. This was a great one. I'm just